Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing great today. I am going to be telling you guys all about bioindividuality today. And that is a big word. It's a word that not very many people are familiar with, but it is super, super important um, for everything when it comes to be related to your health and nutrition overall. So what bioindividuality means is that each person has unique biology and that affects the way that they digest, absorb, and deal with food, nutrition. It affects the way that the most effective forms of exercise for you. It affects the way that you manage stress. It's all based on your DNA, right? Everyone has unique DNA. Everyone has a unique microbiome, which is the bacteria that live in your intestines and guts. Okay, because of that uniqueness, there is no one right diet for everyone. Every single person has their own unique nutritional needs, unique diet that is going to be the best for them and the most optimal for their health. So bioindividuality is super important for us to take into account when we are looking at our overall nutrition and how we're going to maximize our health and deal with that. So it is one of the core principles that I learned in school. And one of the core principles for the school that I went with was teaching about how that bioindividuality works and how to work with people so that we can figure out your own unique formula so that you get the results as fast as you can and the best possible results. So like I said, our DNA is all unique, and that means based on that, it depends on how well we are going to be able to digest certain foods, if we can tolerate this food or that food, and whatnot. So you might be familiar with some of this stuff. There's like a lot of talk about the certain gene variants, meaning that we can't absorb synthetic B vitamins versus naturally occurring B vitamins, or there's some links in our DNA, for example, for vitamin A. And some people are able to readily use the vitamin A that is in plants and convert it into a form that our body needs, and that they have the genetic makeup where that is something that's easy for them, and so they absorb more of the vitamin A from fruits and vegetables than other people do. And so if you have those vitamin A vegetable sorting genes, then you could be one of those people who is, say, a vegetarian and thriving on a vegetarian diet. But there are some people who try a vegetarian diet and think that it's going to be healthy for them because they've been told vegetarian is the way to go, but they don't have the gene that converts that vitamin A form, and so they end up deficient. And those people actually need to rely on animal sources of vitamin A in order to be getting enough in their diet. So that's like one example of where your bioindividuality really comes into play and needing to understand that so that we can actually eat a diet that's healthiest for you as the individual. So that is what bioindividuality means in a nutshell. If you are interested in figuring out, like kind of getting a head start on what you should be eating and how maybe your DNA affects your own bioindividual choices when it comes to nutrition, you can look at there's a couple of different services that actually will give you DNA reports based off of the most recent research on how DNA and nutrient absorption works and make recommendations from that. One of which is Nutrition Genome. That's one that I am aware of. And then, there's a second one out there, and the name's escaping me right now, but I'll put that in the comments so you guys can find those if you're interested. But the second thing about bioindividuality and is important, if you really want to be figuring that out and getting the suggestions that you need and being able to find what nutrition works best for you and for your family so that you guys are all maximized, that is where individual working one-on-one coaching comes in. A lot of like group coaching programs and whatnot, it's giving recommendations that, yes, eating more fruits and vegetables is something that is going to be healthy for everybody. True. But which fruits and vegetables for you, right? So that's the difference between like a group program versus individual coaching. So if you are already doing like a lot of the healthy things and maybe wanting a more personalized touch with stuff, then I invite you to explore whether or not individual coaching is going to work for you. I do offer free what we call discovery sessions, And what this is it's like an interview kind of where you get to talk to me, ask all of your questions, let me know exactly what's going on with you in your life, and what your goals are when it comes to nutrition. And then I can help you decide, like, is one-on-one coaching going to be something that works? Or is there actually something out there that's going to be better for you? The one thing about discovery sessions that I really like is they're meant to be a two-way street. It's for you to figure out if you are comfortable with me and my approach, but it's also for me to make sure that I know that I'm going to be able to help you in the best possible way. And if I'm not the person for you, if you actually need to be working with somebody who is an expert in a different area or whatnot, then I make sure that during that discovery session, I point you in the right direction so you can get the help that you need and get the biggest result. So if you are curious about like what your bio-individual recipe is for nutrition, and want to explore that a little bit, then definitely look up booking a discovery session. Again, those are like a free consult, so we can make sure that everything is going together. And at a minimum, you guys are going to get pointed in the right direction from there. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys have a better understanding about what bioindividuality is and how it can really help you make sure that your health is maximized in the long term. Y'all have a fabulous day, and I will see you around for the next video. Okay? Bye!
Hey there, thanks for watching my video. If you want more great content like this, comment and let me know what questions you'd like me to address. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.